It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're wrapping up the NBA regular season in style here on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the San Antonio Spurs. Checking out the Spurs, 5-5 over their last 10 games.
Good luck, Marcus.
Please. Enjoy your first and last game in the league, chump.
We've got to take this team down. I can't lose this game.
Two conference rivals, C-Web, squaring off tonight. A little extra. You can feel it riding on this one.
Oh, yeah. And you know how the conference rival games go. These games can mean a lot at the end of the season when you're talking about playoff seeding, tiebreakers, all that good stuff. And
green light, we're starting off good.
In my opinion, with a little mutual dislike. I mean, there are no friends when you step between these lines.
And the starting group for the Spurs.
He's missed.
Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. Young is out there with Green, and it's Anderson in at the three, the small forward. Now, here's AI. Marcus Young unable to get his last shot to go. Anderson with the ball, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Green, no luck. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Randall's running. Harris inside, working on Green. AI with the bucket. And with AI teaming up with Harris, it's actually a throwback to their collegiate days together.
And, you know, Harris was the star of that team, but AI, he carried his own weight, no doubt about it, in that deep tournament run. I know they've had some issues in the past, but they must have put things behind them to team up together now here in the NBA.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. He said the focus defensively is going to be making things difficult inside. He wants to get them off the three-point line and make them take as many mid-range shots as possible. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Los Angeles on D. Marcus Young making his last shot. Gasol a screen. Shot clock at 6. 4-on-3 break. AI with the bucket. AI's got 6. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball.
This guy cannot hold me.
I mean, you talk about the mystique and allure of Los Angeles. The Lakers are undoubtedly the #1 show in LA. Truly one of the great franchises in the NBA. They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
You see what Randall can do when in full attack mode? There, converting off of the miss.
The Spurs have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Aldridge a screen, and Young kicks to Green. Aldridge with a screen on Harris. Green, the pass to Gasol. Shot clock at 6. They kick it out to Green. Over Harris. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Los Angeles leading by 4. It's AI on the wing, defended by Young. Now here's Randall. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Look, and when someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, and in a hostile environment, they did not rise to the occasion, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, they allowed way too many easy buckets. I thought they lacked toughness and energy all night.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Ingram comes in for Julius Randle. Hart, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Harris. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Laverne, he's checked in for Gasol. Gay comes in for Anderson. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Green. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Young. Ingram a screen on Murray. Here's AI, and the jam by AI. You know, Greg, when you talk about AI, you have to mention that he was playing in China before getting a chance here in the NBA.
And just reading about his time in China, it seems like that whole experience was a harsh dose of reality for AI that never quite felt at home. And while he did improve his game, I know he is glad to be back in the States.
He has them reeling. They haven't had an answer for him this quarter.
Spurs trail by 9. Murray kicks to Laverne. Murray outside. Aldridge. And it's in there. Aldridge has got his second basket of the game.
There's no lack of aggression on his part. When he's got the chance to score, he'll take it.
Knocks it loose. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Spurs making a switch here. Mills is checked in. Here's Hart. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's AI, and count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw, no good for AI.
One of the more confident players we have in this league. I mean, there's a fire in AI that not many guys have.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Laverne passes to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Laverne's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Murray for 3. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. The NBA game drawing fans from every culture and pop.
I always notice the fans that support it.
The game going global, and no better. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Last day of the regular season, C-Web. The postseason's around the corner. Talk about some of the changes we're now going to see from the regular season to the intensity of the postseason.
Well, first of all the crazy fans now get crazier. The intensity inside the stadium revs up tenfold. Everything gets turned up. The stakes, the energy. I mean, each possession gets valued a whole lot more, and so it's a lot of fun. How do you have that balance of having to value the ball a little bit more, but still have to play with the freedom during the regular season that'll keep the pace going? It's a fine dance, and only the real good teams can master that.
You know you're watching a playoff game. You're right. Good answer. On the court for San Antonio. Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. Green out there with Young. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position.
Weighing in with some strong D. AI reading and reacting. He can make a difference at that.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. It's good.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Young. Aldridge a screen. Young dishes to Aldridge. Green passes to Aldridge. That one doesn't go. And the Lakers going the other way now. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
That one good for 2.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Young outside. Passes it to Green.
There's swipe.
Aldridge a screen. Floats one up. Green kicks to Young. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 9.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Here's AI. The shot comes out. Good D by Gasol. Spurs trail by 10. Anderson in the post. Guarded by Kuzma. That one goes in. 11 seconds left in the second quarter. And here's AI. Jacks up a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That's how to put some fear into him. AI loves making the D work hard.
Can't hit that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at AI. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Oh, well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
Randall is the 4 with Lopez in the middle. AI is out there with Harris, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. Harris passes to AI. Kicks it to Lopez. From the arc. Kept alive. Spurs trail by 11. Here's Young. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
Really an aggressive athlete. Give Young a launching pad, and he is going to embarrass you.
The Lakers shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Harris outside. Kuzma against Anderson. Harris kicks to Randall. Over Aldridge. Randall no good.
The defense is doing just enough to bother him on the jump.
And Pau Gasol really on the tail end of what has been a Hall of Fame career. He's a 2-time champion, international star, nothing left to prove, but still manages to put up points with his sharp approach to the game.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Kevin?
Well, they certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. DA, thank you. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And with Pau Gasol, even after almost 2 days. Here's Randall. Lays it up off the glass. Randall's got his third bucket of the night.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Harris against Murray. He kicks it to Laverne. Over Lopez. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
And when he squares up, his height makes him a tough assignment.
Yeah, even when you get a hand up, it's hard to really affect his shot.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To the middle. A rebound by Young. Pass to Laverne. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on AI. The Spurs have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers lead by 19. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Let's listen now to head coach Luke Walton review the game plan with his...
Great job on defense. Keep sharing the ball on offense.
Let's stay with it. Defensively, we're at.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Lakers leading by 19. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Young is out there with Murray. Then it's Green, and there's Laverne, and it's Anderson in at the power forward position. Harris's shot is good.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
Green kicks to Young. When you look at the amount of threes Chris being taken now, do you think the league as a whole is too dependent upon perimeter offense?
I don't think so. If you look at Golden State, we all tend to think that they've shot the most threes last year. It actually was Houston.
Right.
And when you look at how Golden State does not just settle for threes, Kevin, but they can shoot them at any time. And maybe the best three-point shooter in the history of the NBA, Curry, will lay a difficult layup over the top of your head just as quick as he'll shoot a tough three from 45 feet. That's what it seems like, but the good teams like a Golden State make you feel like they're shooting a lot of threes, but actually play with a balanced game. Those that try to copycat and just shoot threes, I don't think they've won a championship yet. So I think it's about having that balance, and maybe the league overall is shooting too many threes, but the champions who shoot threes, I don't think take too many.
Randall dishes to AI. Pulls up on the wing. Bank shot. No good. Spurs trail by 21. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Pau Gasol is checked in for the Spurs. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Murray. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. AI outside, and Randall throws it down.
Oh, man, he's just toying with the D. Look how well AI sees everything that's going on around him.
Here's San Antonio. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane
I need to
against
get
them
that
right
B+,
now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about in the rotations is a lot of miscommunication out there.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Gasol passes to Young. See, Webb, I think of when you entered the league and how much the league has changed since your entry. In your mind, going back to your rookie year, I'm sure you can count many ways that the NBA has improved the game.
Yeah, and the NBA, to me, has always been a step ahead. It's been a leader as far as where sports in general should go. I mean, we're truly a global game now. I mean, just imagine where the game is going to be in 20 years, the growth of overall player salaries, the value of franchises. And to me, again, the biggest improvement has just been the evolution of players. It's been thanking a guy like Larry Bird, who was 6'9", shooting threes, and today we have Kevin Durant, 7-foot shooting threes. It's players getting better. The dribbling of Isaiah Thomas back in the Pistons days to the dribbling of Curry, Kyrie, John Wall. Today, it's the evolution.
All right, everybody, huddle up. Hey, keep it tight. Don't let up on Marcus. You got that?
Yeah, we clear. I understand.
All right, man. Now, look, let's bring this W home. Bring it in.
Let's do it.
Ready? Break!
B-. All right. I like that. Just can't do anything wrong for the next 2:30. Okay, I don't care. Don't stare at him like that. What was that? Why did it do that?
Lakers leading by 22. Down low, Gasol with the steal. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
Give me that.
And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Green.
Nice job to get to the rack before the D could get any help in the post.
Out to the right wing. Kuzma passes to Randall. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Great presence inside the painted area. This is where Randall's most effective.
Gasol kicks to Green. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. That shot off. So the Lakers will take it the other way. AI passes to Kuzma. AI outside to the inside. Here's Randall. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
The brutal strength of Randall, allowing him to finish right there through clear contact.
Dude, get this guy out of the middle of the... What is he doing?
It's Young on the wing. Lopez covering. Count that one.
This guy's
And
stuck
one
right
team
here.
is just completely outclassing the other
Out of the
tonight.
way, bro.
Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for AI.
Well, the big thing was if he had an open look, he drained it. He didn't let any of those easy chances get away from him.
And up until very recently, AI was grinding away in the G League. And from what I hear, he made a lot of progress with his approach to the game and fine-tuning his skill set.
And more, Greg, there are players who just figure it out when they get in the G League. You wonder if AI is the next player to make a successful leap. Here's Randall. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books.
Hey, Big Toonie. Hey, I didn't think I'd see you here.
I'm here as a fan, not as a scout. Thanks for the show.
Hey, man, so what you think? Am I running yet?
Hey, this is just the beginning, kid. But you're going to have a lot of teams to choose from this summer. I'll make sure of it. Welcome to the NBA.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just here to check out the new talent. This is the future of the game right here.
Hey, stop recording my face, bro. This is your boy right here. This is a star.
AI, you had a tremendous game tonight, and I'm sure there'll be many more to come. But let's start with your name first, AI. What does that stand for?
What's my name?
Now we get to do this. But who do I go with though? The Warriors do not want me. Inactive? Oh god. I don't want to go to the Suns. staying as a Laker. I'll take it. I just want to play with LeBron.
What it do, youngin'? Hey, appreciate you meeting with me.
Yeah, you can thank my agent for that.
Yeah? He happened to mention why I wanted to sit down?
Nah, you know, just told me to keep an open mind.
So when you moving to a new spot?
Oh, you know, a couple weeks back.
I still remember my first check, man. Had the little Knicks logo on the top corner. Next day, I went out and bought me a watch all frosty. 3 weeks later, on the road in Miami, hit up Mansion post game, and the next morning, woke up, poof, 200 large, gone.
You heard of insurance?
I thought I was gonna play forever. Like Vince Carter, collecting a paycheck and a pension. Last thing I remember was James Harden's grin. He hit me with that half cross, half carry thing he likes to do, and I'm waiting for the step back, and next thing I see, black. Woke up in Cedars. Mama was sitting there with a Bible on her lap while the doctor told her that I had hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. Means my heart muscles were so swollen, blood couldn't pass through no more. Doctor told me I could never play ball again. It's the worst day of my life. The hoop was my identity, man. It was my reason. After that, man, I just spun out, you know? People try to reach out, you know, all the dudes from around the league that you'd expect. Oh, try to make me feel better, but I wasn't hearing them. Wasn't long before I was back in my mama's crib in Jersey. Same single bed, flat broke. It's amazing how quick the cheese melts. Humbling. Comes for us all. Matter of fact, I still remember the first time I saw you playing the Dykeman. You was a freshman. So cocky, you'd make LeVar Ball blush.
Oh, all right. So that's why you took my ankles, huh? Man, I remember. People still send me gifts of that.
That's why you so salty, huh? Man, you are competitive. Hey. I get it. No one likes to clown it. Man, the reason I did that, though, man, you was out there stealing my shine, man. I couldn't just relinquish the crown, man. It's Dykeman.
I know, man. They never let you forget.
Right? Man. So we good?
Yeah, man, we good.
All right. See, the real reason I'm here, man, I want to manage you.
Oh, okay. Look, yo, Matt, have you ever managed anyone?
I mean, technically, you're the first player I've ever even approached about this. But wait. You know, the last few years, I was coaching AAU, and I was finishing up my finance degree. You know, I've been paying my dues.
Look, I don't know, man. Like, what's an undrafted free agent even need with a manager? You know, agent and lawyer got me covered.
No. Listen, they're deal makers. I handle the day-to-day. I'm talking media, endorsements. For instance, how much you paying for this crib, huh?
I don't know, 6.
6. It's a new apartment building over on Park that's willing to let you live there rent-free if you just mention them on social media. I got a car dealership and a furniture warehouse that's willing to do the same thing. That's a new crib and a new car gratis. I mean, it might not be glamorous, but listen, you gotta think about this. Do you want to be the kid with the frosty wrists? Or the one with the diversified portfolio, huh? Look, our paths wouldn't even pass a sobriety test. But we made it back. You're survivors. The real ones. Just imagine what we could do together, man. That's all I'm asking. Just imagine it, man.
Hey, you know what? I don't have to think about it. I'm in.